Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Competition Archery Media out here Sunday morning at the Delta McKenzie ASA Classic in Cullman, Alabama. As you can see, it rained overnight, so it is nice and wet in here. There's no air moving. This is vintage, late July, Cullman, Alabama. Humidity is high. We love it. So Sundays, this is when we bring to you PSE's Meet the ASA, where, we spend so much time with the pros following the pro classes, but that is just a small part of what the ASA is. There are tons of amateur classes. And today we're out with the guys from Open 45. So, that's open equipment, so they're shooting the full compound setups, and since it's Open 45, that means these guys are judging distance. Now, in the hierarchy of classes, you're going to have Open Pro, Semi-Pro, Open 45. So that 45 indicates 45-yard max, little bit of a cushion. Then as they progress, they would go up to Semi-Pro, which is 50-yard max, and of course, Open Pro is the same. So, as we do with this feature, we're going to talk to some of these guys, find out who they are, what makes them tick. I should mention, you're seeing out here that the range is kind of empty, the forecast is calling for rain today. So a lot of these archers would have shot their first round Friday to try and beat that rain. But there are some guys out today, so that's who we're going to meet. All right, Open 45, we're here with Mitch Adams. Mitch, where are you from?
Pinnacle, North Carolina.
All right, how long you been shooting ASA?
I shot a lot when I was younger, and then started my first Pro-Am about 6-7 years ago.
Okay. So now where did you start and how did you end up in Open 45?
So when I first got back into it was when Gnome was coming into play, and so I started in Gnome 40. And first ASA was at Fort Benning at the Classic. And then started when they went half and half. I did the half and half with Open C. And then all my buddies shot Saturday, Sunday, so I decided to jump up to Open A couple years ago. Okay. And then when they made the switch to give us a choice, either semi or Open 45, we came down to Open 45.
Are you planning, hey, I'd like to be in the pros someday, or what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I'm going to stay in the class until they tell me I have to move up. So, yeah. But I'd like to one day.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a school teacher, athletic director.
Right. Do you have archery in your school?
We do not have archery in our school. Well, we do have a shooting team. It's not really tied with the school, but we do have a shooting team.
Nice. So for you, archery, teachers, you folks are busy. How do you work that in? Do you shoot every day? What's your practice regimen look like at home?
I try to practice, every day, shoot some arrows every day. I'm lucky enough I do have a range at my house, and so I've got about 15, 16 targets. It allows me to get out there and shoot, and so that's nice. What
is it you like about the ASA?
Just traveling with your buddies. We have a really good time, a good group to travel with. We have fun, meet lots of new people. I got friends from all over the place, from Oklahoma to Kentucky, just wherever. So it's nice just meeting new people, and it's good fun.
I've tried to explain to people, we go to a bunch of tournaments and they're all great, but I had never been to ASA. I'm from Pennsylvania. We had IBO up there. There was just something different when I came to ASA, and I can't describe it. Maybe you can.
It's just, it's well-run organization. Everybody's willing to help you out, and so, if there's anybody out there, should I even go? Am I good enough? Come on out. There's a class for everybody.
Perfect. I like that. Well, I should ask, how's your round going this weekend, Mitch?
Yesterday was pretty good. I shot a pretty clean round, 2 12s, 1 8, so I was 2 up, but I was doing really good till you guys showed up, and so, but no, it's been good. I knew I had to be aggressive today, and I've missed, the last 3 or 4 just out, and so, right? But, I'm still having a good time.
All right, Mitch, we appreciate your time. Good luck with the rest of your round.
All right, thanks, PJ.
Okay, continuing, Open 45, Justin Phipps. Justin, where are you from?
Virginia.
And how long have you been shooting ASA?
I've been shooting ASA for probably the last 8 years. This is the first year I've shot all of them.
Oh, okay. So for you, what made you make the switch from going to a couple to going to them all?
Time off helped. Getting time off from work, and I wanted to pursue Shooter of the Year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's that going?
I think I'm in fourth or fifth. So
Okay.
I need about to hit the rest of the 12s today to have a chance. So
So for you, well, what do you do for a living?
I am a narcotics canine officer for the Department of Corrections.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So that's a busy job, I'm sure. How does archery work in for you? Like, when do you find time to practice? Is it every day or whenever you can?
Just whenever I can. I got 2 little girls. So, trying to help the wife with them. I've got a block target in my yard. I don't even have any targets, so that's what I judge and shoot on all the time.
So the open class, obviously there's known distance. Here in the ASA, you can pick between one or the other. How come you go for open?
It's just what I started in. I actually shot 3D years ago, then got out of it in high school and came back, and they were like talking about using rangefinders. I was like, what is that? That's not 3D. But I do respect the known game, but it's more of a challenge and more of a game for me to guess yardage. And it is a guess.
The chess match, I like that because then that works strategy into it.
Yeah.
So for you, what is it that you like about ASA in particular?
I like the guys I travel with. I love the competition. I mean, you're not going to get this competition anywhere else in the 3D game, and it's very organized. So you know what's going on at all times,
Right.
And the people are great too. I haven't met anybody I really didn't like.
Awesome.
Except for you, PJ. No, I'm just kidding.
Good timing on the last event. So how's your weekend going? I should ask that.
It's going all right. I think I'm 2 up today. I need to start hitting some more.
You got a couple left to hit them, so we'll let you get back at it.
All right, appreciate it, PJ.
Thanks, Justin. All right, continuing on, Open 45, Alan Rickles. Alan, where are you from?
Here in Alabama.
From Alabama. All right, so this one's nice and close.
It's about 2 hours. Where I live I'm about as far from here as I am to Fort Benning.
Perfect. So, all right. So, Alan, what do you do for a living?
I'm actually a firefighter paramedic.
Okay. Same deal then? Like, how do you arrange that schedule so you can make it? And do you shoot all the ASAs?
Yeah, have been for about the past 7 or 8 years. We work, the way we work at the fire station, we work every third day for 24 hours. And it's kind of easy to get off. So usually have to take a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday off, and that puts me off. And used to travel on Thursdays, or sometimes Wednesday nights, and do the team shoots. And since they've done away with the Friday team shoots, now we just use Friday as our travel day, shoot Saturday, Sunday, and come back and go back home.
So for you, what does that? So you've been shooting ASA, you said 8 or 9 years?
This time, I actually took a hiatus. I shot them a lot back years ago, and I took a hiatus for a few years and started back, and been back for about 7 or 8 years. My wife shoots now, and she shoots Women's Open 45, and so me and her travel together. We take a mini vacation once a month for about 6 months out of the year, and that's it.
How's the competition back home? You're both Open 45.
It's been pretty stout in the yard a time or two, I tell you. Yes. And these local tournaments, it gets pretty stout too for me and her get to shoot together.
Yeah.
But
So what is it that you like about ASA? I mean, you're doing it with your wife, so.
it's just a lot of fun. And these guys, I can't wait to get to Foley to see everybody. And I mean, it's just like a family. I got friends from Virginia to, Louisiana to wherever, people you'd never meet if you didn't come to one of these deals.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about just guys that I walk by and see. I'm talking about guys that talk to, once a week or twice a month or something like that. And it's just a camaraderie deal.
So for you back home practicing, do you get to do much? How much time do you spend on your archery at home?
I mean, we shoot every day. I'm off, and like I said, I work every third day at the fire station. So, 2 days out of the week, or 2 out of 3 days I'm shooting. And we usually shoot, we've got, 12, 14 targets there in the yard. And we'll usually shoot through them twice every afternoon when my wife gets home from work or something like that. So shoot probably, every day, weather permitting.
How's your weekend going so far?
Ooh, I wish you hadn't asked me that. Yesterday it was going really well, and I had 7 to go, and I don't know if I forgot how to shoot or what, but or
I forget all the time.
well, I don't know. I was doing really good, and then I didn't end up real good, and then today it's just been mediocre. It ain't been great at all.
Sorry to hear that, Alan, but glad to see you out here. We'll let you finish out your round. Good luck.
What you do, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All out here, and that's good stuff. What y'all do, I think it, getting it on the Sportsman's Channel, and then what y'all do with YouTube and all that. I think that kind of helps, people see what we do, or and bring more people into the ASA or into archery. Period, which is a good thing.
That's what we want to do.
All right, thank y'all.
Thanks, Alan. All right, so here we are, Open 45. I'm here with Kenneth Hilman. Kenneth, first question, where are you from?
Virginia.
From Virginia. How long you been shooting ASA?
10 years.
10 years. All right, so you are invested in it. You like it. What is it you like about it?
The vendor, the people. I mean, just like a family.
Do you shoot all the ASAs in a year or just kind of catch the ones close to you?
All of them.
You shoot all of them, all right. So Open 45 now, are you planning to move up to pro? What's your plans for ASA?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I like to be there one day.
Yeah. What do you do for a living back home?
Well, we got our own construction company, roofing, flooring.
So you're able to probably adjust your schedule so you can come out.
Yep.
That's nice because that's where we find people like, I got to work. So for somebody who's out there who has never come to one of these, you've been coming to them for 10 years. Why should they give it a try?
Man, it's the vendors and stuff, man. Everybody's like a family. I mean, you got some like Expedition. We got a traveling trailer. It's more or less like a pro shop. We got everything in it to help people get their bows tuned back up where they need to be.
Right.
Other Expedition shooters, I mean, we got mods, limbs. I mean, we got the stuff that, something happens, strings.
Yeah.
We can get them back up and rolling. I mean, we do. I mean, we've been traveling for the last couple of years with it and everything. I mean, Gary and April, Mumford, I mean, they're the main one over the trailer. I just there to help them with it.
So somebody's got, people don't even need to worry about equipment issues because they got folks like you to take care of it.
Gary's been in it for 30 plus years. I mean, when it comes to bow stuff, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. So I should ask you, how's your weekend going so far?
I struggled yesterday. It's coming together today slowly.
That's awesome. That's always good. It's good to end, especially the year, on a high note, I would imagine.
Yes.
All right, Kenneth, I see your group heading down there. We appreciate your time. Good luck with the rest of your round.
All right, thank you, sir.